Okay, I see.
But
So you just have him on like speaker or something like
yeah,
that?
so I'll call. Well, we're gonna be on the phone. I'm gonna be on the phone with him. I'm gonna have it on speaker so you can listen to it.
Okay,
So you
yeah,
can. It's gonna
okay.
be like a three-way call with my phone, basically.
So Bun's been talking about he's afraid of technology. How long has he been in prison?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's been a good probably like a
Okay,
month,
I
I
wanna
guess.
I
Hello?
wanna ask him.
Oh, hello,
Bun,
Hello?
Uncle Bun.
Hello?
Hello,
Bunyan Butler. Hello, Bun.
can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. Yeah.
I have Davy on the line. If you can hear him.
Hello?
It, hey, Bun. It's been a while.
I can't hear him.
You can't hear him?
No,
Can you hear me,
no,
Bun? Test, test.
I can hardly hear him. You gotta turn him up a little bit.
Okay, I turned him up.
Yeah, turn me up.
Hello?
Bun, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Pebble.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I can hear him now.
Well, hey Bun, how are you doing in jail?
I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I wouldn't say I'm doing worse than you think, at least. I would say I'm doing more on the line, I'd say.
Oh, well, that's I everyone makes this joke, but I heard you love the prison food.
Huh?
I heard that you love the prison food.
Oh, prison food's good.
Yeah, how like what are you eating?
Wait, Pebble said that as a joke. Is the food good?
Yeah, I like the prison food. It's okay. It's not prison. It's jail food. It's not prison food. It's jail level.
What's the difference?
Prison's more or less where you'd send immediately to prison. At least is where you'd send child molesters, you'd send murderers and whatnot. Mostly at jail, it's pretty well much misdemeanors and some sort of assault at the worst, or battery of sorts at
Yeah.
the worst.
Oh, okay. And what are you in jail again for?
Trespassing and misdemeanor of trespassing and misdemeanor of disorderly conduct.
Oh, were you? Why don't you tell Davy that you were also almost charged with resisting arrest?
Well, they almost got me on resisting arrest, but they couldn't get me on it. They didn't even have me on it. I even told them. I said I need. All I said to the guys, I told them I just needed to get out and I needed to get into them, and I was pretty well much pressing into their arms and whatnot, just trying to, more or less getting them holding me back like a rabid dog.
I'm sorry for laughing. The imagery was just very vivid. So,
Well, because I needed to go. I had to go to the restroom real quick.
oh, I see. So you didn't mean to. You weren't trying to escape. You were just like pause for a second. I need to go to the restroom, and then we can continue. And did they? How did it work out? They didn't get
I
you
only
for.
got 45 minutes on it, so could you make it quick at least?
Well, wait, no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't finish the whole story. You got to tell Davy what you had the day before.
Well, Davey's going to the restroom.
No,
I'm
Davy,
going to the restroom.
No,
You
we're
said you're
talking.
going to the restroom for 20 minutes.
No, okay, I see. You were saying I was trying to repeat what you said to make sure I understood because you have a precise way of speaking, and I just want to make sure that I'm understanding you. So you were saying you had to go to the restroom, and that's why maybe not you weren't resisting arrest, but you were saying, "Can we please, you police officers who are arresting me, pause? Can I go to the bathroom?" That's what you were doing.
No, I looked at him. I said, "I'm going to shit myself if we can't at least give you 2 minutes to stop at McDonald's."
Okay, I see. And they tried to give you a resisting arrest for that?
Well, Well, because I got out of the cop car and they saw me pulling away from the guy, and I was trying to get out of his arms. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and they knew I needed to go to the bathroom. And he said he would have given me a resisting arrest, but they already found out that my misdemeanors pretty well much will possibly give me a felony charge come August.
Your misdemeanors will give you a felony.
Yeah, I got arraignment on August 7th or 8th.
Okay, what are you charged with?
I'm charged with trespassing and disorderly conduct.
Okay, and they didn't get. And how long have you been in jail?
I've been in here, gotta been 3-4 months.
Oh gosh.
What, how long is your sentence?
As of right now, they're just holding me in here until they can give me a real sentence.
They haven't.
No, they haven't given it to me yet. I'm already trying to work the system with the whole thing behind the scenes a little bit, but they just pretty well much sitting me here like a jailbird, and they said whatever I'm sitting here is going to come off of the sentence that the judge delivers me.
So you're working the system. You mean like you have a lawyer, and I mean you mentioned the misdemeanor something causing a felony. I'm sure your lawyer could help you out with that, right? Is it just like a state defendant or something?
Oh, I told them I didn't even need a guy. I just go up there and do it myself.
Oh, don't do that, because you could really screw things up for yourself. What did the judge say?
Judge?
Yeah, like you could get a longer sentence.
What judge?
Whatever. Was the judge okay with you representing yourself, or I guess you haven't got a trial date yet?
They're going to be okay with it. I told them I said it wouldn't hardly be an issue if I had to do it.
I guess that's your right.
If I have to do it myself, I would rather at least be a man for myself. I said you could even just send a guy just to sit up there with me. I don't need him to do. I'll do all the talking myself.
You're going to represent yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to represent myself, just as I always have my entire life.
Okay, well, good luck to you, man. Like, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. You mentioned something about a felony. I mean, that's serious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to upgrade to a felony.
You're trying to...
I don't think you should be doing that, Uncle Bun. That makes me a little nervous. What about your dogs?
They're not going to give me the death penalty for it.
They're not going to give you the death penalty for trespassing. I think that's a bit steep.
No, they're not going to give me the death penalty for it. I don't care as long as I'll sit in prison. Thinking possibly about I'm thinking I'd be in there for at least 6 years.
Yeah, but Uncle Bun, I'm so confused. What about your trailer? What about Skidmark?
Well, that's the thing, is that if
Cherish.
I can get it upgraded to breaking and entering, that'll be my third offense with the breaking and entering, and then by that point it'll be a felony.
Breaking and entering. What even happened to cause this?
I got back into my old trailer and I was living there for a couple days.
Someone else? Was it your trailer? Was it sold, or?
Well, but that's pretty well much why I'm in a can to begin with, I guess. Was it my trailer or was it someone else's trailer? I don't even.
Was it the mines?
I'd say it's in the mine's name.
Oh,
I'd say that's all I care. I'd say that's all I care about. As long
so
as
you
they have it.
You want it to? Why? What if it's a felony? Could you get sent to prison?
Yeah, I would possibly go to prison down in Vegas, or there is a Nye prison. It's not too far out of. I think it was outside of Pahrump. They got a federal prison down there. So
And to be clear, you're saying that's what you want. You want the felony? Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, I want a felony.
Why?
Because I don't want to be out there. You know yourself, Davey. You've been watching the news. First of all, did you see that Donald Trump got shot?
Yeah, he got hit in the ear, right?
He got shot in the head.
Yeah. No, he didn't get shot in the head.
That's what you told me. You told me he got shot in the head, and you got me into damn panic.
I didn't tell. What?
You called me. You said Donald Trump's been shot, and I said, "Is he alive?" And you said, "I don't think so."
Well, oh, no, I didn't say that.
That's what you said last Tuesday or whenever it happened.
I think you misheard. I said that like he got grazed.
No, you said he got shot in the side of the head.
I don't think I did, but I don't know. Wouldn't you even hear? You would hear about that. You would hear that he died. That'd be a pretty big deal.
No, I didn't hear about it that day.
You don't get news in prison?
No, I get news in the prison. I watch the news pretty well much every day, right about 5, 6 o'clock.
Then you should know that he's not dead. Wait, you watch it every day? He's like, didn't he just have like some big speech?
Yeah, he had a speech the other day.
So how could he have been shot in the head?
He's not. She told me he was dead, and then the next day I was folding the laundry, and I heard on TV that he made a recovery, and so I ran out there, and then I was pretty well much late to the party, or say I was the damn late duckling at that.
Wait! Didn't you just get in trouble for throwing all the laundry on the ground?
Yeah, I threw it on. I tossed it on the ground.
What did you tell? You should behave yourself in there.
Well, I don't care. I don't want them to do. I don't care how bad I look. I'll shut off and sleaze off. That's all I've been doing. I'm not getting out of here, and I don't want to get out of here. I'll do whatever I want around the place. I even broke when she told me that he got shot. I went around and I broke all the damn colored pencils.
Well, that's just not very nice, bud. Like.
Yeah. What if your cellmate wants to color?
Oh, he doesn't want color anything.
Okay.
That guy's sick for you.
I want to learn more about that, and it sounds like Pebble knows a bunch of stuff. So I'm sorry for hijacking the conversation here, but you were saying, Bun, to recenter, you were saying that you don't want to get out because Donald Trump got shot in the ear?
No, I don't want to get shot because the end times are coming, at least for the human race. I would say that any day now, especially a young man like yourself, Davey, is going to be sent to war. And what we don't understand is that we're at the point with AI technology to where they're going to be lining up by the thousands, pretty well much setting us up there like chickens to be shot. The AI can precisely track your head from over a kilometer away, know exactly where you're at, and take one fire or single bullet to kill you instantly.
What about the asteroid? The asteroid's gonna get us. Remember you said.
No, the asteroid's pretty well much coming to save us.
So what?
The asteroid is pretty well much coming to save humanity. It's more or less of a reset. I had a dream about the asteroid the other night, and I even saw how Fox News was reporting it. I've had this dream a few times every night. I've had one. The first one, they said there was a 1 in 3 chance that the asteroid was going to hit, and then the second one it had gone down to 3 in 13, and by the third dream we're at about 6 in 39 or so chance that the asteroid was going to hit planet Earth.
They said on the news that it was a 6 in 39.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So this hasn't happened yet, though. You're foreseeing this in a dream, is right?
Yeah,
so it's going to be on the
It's
news.
pretty well much metaphorical for how the world is going to be pretty well much damned and made into its own scorched earth. Pretty well much everyone fighting for himself.
You say it sounds like, based on your prophecy there, that the asteroid is getting less likely to hit with every report.
Yep, that's right.
And so it's going to hit or it's going to miss, do you think? Or did your dreams only tell you that there was a 6 in 39 chance that on day number 3...
It was just freaking me out because you think you're in the moment like that, knowing the doom is impending. And it happened just like that. Any second now, that thing's going to hit. And you can't even brace yourself. You know from nuclear war, Davey, you don't even have time to think. Once that bomb blows up, you're pretty well much dead.
Yeah, you're pretty well dead, like, unless you're protected or in some kind of bunker. But, like, I feel like if an asteroid hits the Earth, I mean, that's probably like a big one. Like, I don't know, that's probably the end for us all, right? Isn't it how the dinosaurs went extinct? Like...
Yeah, that's kind of a... Uncle Bun, are you, like, doing okay, like, mentally? Like, are you feeling a little bit better? with your like anxiety and
Yeah,
depression?
they got me on medication now. I'm pretty well much on antipsychotic depressants of sorts.
Well, shouldn't that be helping your fear of an asteroid hitting
Oh,
Earth and
I
killing
don't
all of
fear
it?
it. I don't fear it.
Okay,
You
so
just know it.
the asteroid's coming to save us. Why does being in prison make a difference?
Well, because I don't want to be part of the Great War that precedes it, the helter-skelter
Okay.
preceding the asteroid. I don't want to be killed by AI because the asteroid is pretty well much, more or less of the rapture of sorts of when it hits, including carrying the device to Keshwa from Saturn 9 Alpha, or say damn Penticillon Alpha, say damn.
Say what do any of these mean? Are those moons or something? Or
It's a planet far off, or even just some sort of star, some sort of damn moon off of a planet. More or less where God is from. God, of course, being some sort of an alien. But the asteroid is going to be carrying the Keshwa, and the Keshwa is, I would pretty well much say, is the key to resetting Earth and giving us our new Garden of Eden.
and you said they had you on antipsychotics?
They got me on Paxil.
Paxil.
Wait, can you describe Keshwa? What the heck is that?
You can't describe it unless you smoked DMT or smoked salvia before and had, because it's not something you can describe. The closest thing I can describe is you take, let's say take the number 4. And if you connect the top 2 prongs on the number 4 so that it makes a square, that's the section with the screen. And then if you go halfway down to number 4 and put an edge coming down from the bottom side of the number 4 so that it's parallel to the side on the far right of the number 4, and then connect those 2 lines at the base, you have the shape. And on the smaller handle, you have about 9 little number buttons, 1 for 9, and then 0 being at the bottom middle below the 3rd row. And in the bigger square, the top part of the 4, you have a large screen that's of course static, and it has a little red nozzle, a little red spinny button off to the bottom left in the bottom left-hand corner. And you can use that controls the frequencies and the wavelengths of radiation and other types of wavelengths, sound waves, light waves, by just a mechanical pull of rolling the thing either left or right between your fingers. And then on the top right is the antenna that translated to the matter and the atoms on the planet.
Okay, so you're saying this is some kind of device that you're describing to us. What's it called?
Yes, it's the Keshwa.
The Keshwa. Do you have one of these
Or
Keshwa?
it could be the Keshwa.
Oh,
the
is this?
Keshwa as well.
And this, sorry. So you might have mentioned it earlier. I had a hard time keeping up. So this is going to be used in some AI war.
This is going to be used to pretty well much end all life on Earth as we know it.
I thought that asteroid was going to do that.
Well, they're all 3 gonna work in tandem. Listen, they got the
All
first
3.
part is the war. You're gonna suffer in the war. That's you and Pebbles. You're gonna suffer in the war because
Okay.
they know a prisoner to the United States is no different than a prisoner to China. So when China storms the shores, they're gonna be coming through the prisons, and then I'm still gonna be out here. I'll still be kicking. I'll still be alive because they're not gonna send prisoners to the front lines. They're not gonna send them. They don't want to risk that. So I won't be
They don't want to
sacrificed.
risk that.
They don't want to risk it, Davey. They don't want to risk prisoners being out there with their friends and whatnot.
Okay, I see. So you're saying the place full of the most dangerous people is the safest place to be?
It's more or less where they're going to leave the rats on the ship. In other words,
I guess I'm like a little bit more confused. So you say that you're safe in prison, like you don't want to be killed in war, but didn't you just try eating mold? But didn't you just try eating mold off the shower curtains because you wanted to poison yourself?
yeah, but that was before I had to worry about Keshwa.
So now you're okay. You want to like stay alive and be protected in the prison walls then?
Yeah, I want to be killed by the asteroid. Ideally, I hope that I'll go out in a bang without even knowing it. And
Okay,
that way,
so
Oh, okay.
Bun, can you give us like a timeline on this stuff? Because like I'm starting to worry a little bit that like what if you're wrong about any of it? I mean, you're in jail, and you're talking about potentially going to prison
the war is going to happen by July of next year, after the presidential.
in the within the year.
That's right. By July, they'll be throwing anybody over the age of 70 because that's all they have left.
Okay, you're saying they. Who is the war with? Who's the war between?
The whole world, China, Russia, United States, fighting.
Are they? They're fighting each other?
They're bringing South America is they pretty well much united to attack America.
So all of South America united?
Yep, they're attacking America from the south because
Oh, they're marching up through
China.
Mexico, right?
Yep.
And you're saying so within the year you're predicting the biggest world war that history has ever seen, and there's an AI component to this too, where
AI soldiers.
the A
It's a fact. It's
is
not
it like
it's
Chat
not like-
GPT or
ChatGPT already can, if you tell it to find the Mona Lisa, if you're point your phone somewhere, it can instantly tell you where the Mona Lisa is at if you're standing at the museum. You seen those before, Davey?
I haven't seen that specifically, but I believe you.
That's how easy it is. It's a robot. All it needs is a rifle. It sees and detects the heat waves of your brain and knows exactly where to fire.
But
We
isn't
don't stand a
designing robots like pretty difficult?
Not anymore, it's not. They already got them. They got them all over. You ever seen a Boston Dynamic dog?
Yeah,
They
actually,
can't
I
even
saw
fall
one
down.
recently.
They can't even fall down.
But I don't see the Boston Dynamic dog tune up to carry a rifle, and I feel like there
Give it
aren't
gun,
like a
that's all
ton
you
of.
can do.
I don't think AI soldiers are going to be like we currently have like wars going on in several countries, really big wars, right?
Yep.
Like I don't think they have AI soldiers fighting between Russia and Ukraine right now.
Well, that's because it's not happening yet.
Oh, so in the next year they're gonna figure it out, or
Yeah, they're gonna probably figure it out. I think they're at least smart enough to get it figured out by at least Christmas.
who's that?
That's
Like,
that's a short amount of time to figure it out.
Well, remember what was happening last year is that they were even making AI images of me.
that's
Who?
true. That's true.
The trolls,
People-
the harassers, and all the other.
Yeah, but like, there's a huge difference between AI images and AI soldiers that are gonna be able to scan your brain and shoot you. That's kind of a crazy jump.
Well, I just hope that the asteroid arrives pretty well much soon. I would say. I hope it gets here any day.
Any
I
day.
I don't.
Okay.
You want Pebble Louise to die? That's crazy.
No, I want you to transcend to the kingdom of heaven with me, which is what the Quechua will reset the earth and be.
Uncle Bun, you literally got banned from church.
I didn't get
You
banned.
got banned from church.
No, I didn't get banned. I just not going back there anymore.
Okay.
You got banned.
No, I didn't get banned.
Was this?
You got banned and then decided you're not gonna go back there.
I got told that it wasn't even the right guy told me. Some guy told me, but he pretty well much isn't a warden or he's not a damn parole officer. He's just a damn, pretty well much just a damn helper at the place. Told me I couldn't come back, and I wouldn't even ask what's her name, Terry. Tell her, even tell her if I want to go to church, she'll let me go to church.
Who's Terry?
Terry's pretty well much a psychologist.
I'm glad you're seeing a psychologist.
Yeah, she's really nice, and she would get me back into church if I needed to get back in. All I had to do was ask her. She'll let me. She wouldn't even let.
This is the prison church, just to be clear.
Yeah, it's a church and jail. It's not prison, it's jail.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Sorry, yeah, that's it.
And sorry, I'm just catching up here. You have a psychologist named Terry,
Terry.
and
Are you looking
she's
her
your.
up?
No, I'm taking your word for it. Have you
Very-
told
very
her
good.
about? Okay. Have you told her about the Keshwa and the asteroid?
No, because I don't want to freak her. I don't want to scare her.
You're not gonna scare her. I think you should absolutely just mention it to her.
No, because
Just,
I don't want her
in
going back
passing
and
at
telling her
least.
kids or her grandkids and whatnot.
She won't. It's patient doctor confident. What is it? Confidentiality.
Yeah.
She can't.
She said that I said something funny the other day, and she went home and told her husband.
Well, I think that's a difference between like a medical situation versus just a joke. You know, like I'm sure that's fine to tell a joke. She's not like telling your personal thoughts or information. You know.
Well, it was more or less it was more or less a Seinfeld scene, is what it was.
Okay, that she's absolutely allowed to like tell people that.
Yeah, you like Kramer, Bun?
Yeah, I like Kramer. It was about Kramer when he says he'd been to jail before, and he comes back and Elaine's pretty well much cooking dinner in the apartment, and Kramer, of course, and George and Jerry's spitting their food in their napkins, and pretty well much spitting up. They think the food is so gross, they were spitting the food in the napkins, and Kramer says, well, this tastes like prison food, but he really loves prison food, and it was pretty well much a compliment, but it offended her.
Yeah.
And I was saying that's what I was saying to Pebbles, and she was laughing at me because I said I love jail food, and I would say that reminded me of that scene in Seinfeld where Kramer, prisoner, comes back in and he says it tastes like prison food to Elaine, and he was pretty well much serving her a compliment that she wouldn't take.
And Terry liked your joke.
Yeah, she thought it was funny enough. She went home and told her husband all about it.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel good about yourself?
No, I don't. I don't want her to have a husband. I was hoping
Okay.
she would be single.
Well, I mean,
But
Bun,
she's
like,
even got her own kids and grandkids to deal with. And I don't have no stranger to that because I will have a stepdaughter, but I've never had a step grandkid before.
Oh my god.
okay, end of the world stuff aside, so you mentioned, okay, it sounds like they're giving you some work in prison. You're doing like laundry, and you don't care.
Got banned for that.
Okay, and you're cleaning bathrooms or something about
Yeah.
molds?
Yeah, I'm wiping down shower floors and cleaning the gutters of the shower. And
You need to
whatnot.
tell Davey what you that you ingested the mold. That you
I
chose to eat the mold.
I took the fucking shit right off the damn fucking shower curtain, because I was hoping, more or less, just saying if I could get enough of that in me, it would kill myself there. I was so depressed about Skidmark and Cherish.
Well,
And
what
being
happened
in
with
jail and whatnot, and hoping never again. I already said if I get out, all I can come back to is a bunch of damn trolls on the Bulls Forum. That's all I have.
What
left
happened
for me
to
live
Skidmark
for.
and Cherish?
And there was nothing I could do about. I could either do that or I could break a plate and stab myself. But they didn't have any ceramic plates. They only got plastic plates.
Well, I'm glad that you now want to stay alive and stay in prison. That's a great turn of events.
I like jail, and it's not prison yet. It's just jail for now. But I don't have a problem with prison. I think that prison is a good place. You realize you can make lots of friends in prison who have already had to say goodbye to a few of them. I had Donovan was here for a couple weeks, and he already had to go home today, and it really feels like someone passed away. It's really sad. You lose your friends here and there.
Uncle Bun, you know what the best part is? If they're leaving prison and going out to the real world, you could also leave prison and you can go meet up with them and maybe like hang out socially.
No, I don't want to do that.
But if you miss them and it hurt your feelings that they left,
I don't care
you
what
have
they
a
do.
choice.
I don't care what they do outside of prison. Every man is in prison pretty well much is in his own true form. And when you go outside of prison, you lose that, and you go back to your family and friends, all of that crap.
Well, can you how's your cellmate? Like, how's that going? That situation?
He's a freak.
Yeah,
He's
can
a
you like
freak.
elaborate?
He's a freak?
That
Elaborate.
guy's a weirdo.
Elaborate.
He's just always he always loves to. He just has his porn magazines out all day. And he always wanted me to look at his porn and showing me naked pictures and whatnot. And pretty well much always talking about how sexy all the girls are. Even at night when we're laying there, he's always telling me that he's always reading their names out and telling me what they look like because he's on the top bunk. And he keeps asking me. He keeps telling me he wanted Bobber's baloney with me to the pictures.
What is that?
Masturbate, presumably, right?
Yeah, he wanted me to jack off with him.
Right. And how
You
old
need
is
to
this
tell
guy?
him to
or-
stop.
He's got to be what? He's got to be 56, 57?
Oh, so he's older
So
than
same
you.
age as you?
Yeah, he's a little bit older.
Cause like, Bun, I thought you're actually like pretty spry. You're not too old based on well, I don't know if it was real, but I saw some arrest report about you or something.
What's so funny about that, Pebbles?
Because everyone was like so shocked by your age.
Well, I said I always lie about my age.
That's smart.
Yeah, I think
Throw
everyone
off
was
the
just
trolls.
taken back. I think it was just a
I
wow
wasn't off by
moment.
it wasn't off by that much. I was only about a few years younger than you thought.
Well,
Yeah,
to
well,
be
it was
honest, I
like
thought you were
40?
like 70. Yeah, he's like 40 years old.
No, I was born in 1967.
Wait, I feel like that's not what the arrest report said.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
I'm gonna look at it. Just let me check.
It said I'm damn 57 years old.
Well, I guess, until we find out the actual age, why don't you tell your cellmate to
It says
knock
you're
it off?
46, Bun.
That's not me then.
And you're only
That's you.
156 pounds. Jeez, man. Like,
I'm 156 pounds. That's right.
yeah, well, I
That's
guess
what they
for
told me when they
5'7".
got me weighed.
Okay, you're not doing too bad.
I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing okay for myself, especially with prison food. It's been keeping me well fed. It's been keeping me feeling like I am eating good. It's got my body at least eating some good food. I'm eating good meals here. And
You're
you
eating
want
good-
me
like,
to go
what are
out
they
and go back to
making?
eating fucking fried burritos and damn what else are they called? I'd even go back to eating damn Nerds clusters. You want me to go back to drinking
Oh,
Mountain
those are
Dew? You want me going back to
good.
eating Funyuns for dinner every night? And I'm here eating good for once in my life. That's why I said
Bun,
that
aren't you like
there's
an
no
experienced forager? You've eaten hot dogs. You've eaten a ton of good food.
they had a hot dog here the other day. I had a couple hot dogs.
Was it as good as
Would you post it?
A&W Root Dog?
Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit better than that. A&W Root Dog's always it's a little bit wet, and these were more dry.
Well, because it's prison. They don't care.
Yeah, they do.
In prison?
Of course they care. We're living human beings. They gotta care about us one way.
Yeah,
or
but you
another.
did bad stuff. You're in there because you did bad stuff. You shouldn't be like.
Well, I didn't do bad stuff. It was in every right of mine to go back to my trailer.
Well,
Well, clearly
Okay.
not. You got arrested for that.
yeah,
That
and you
doesn't
got
mean it
banned
wasn't-
from
that doesn't mean it
church.
wasn't right, and I didn't get banned from
You also
church.
resisted arrest.
It means you didn't
also-
have
what-
the right.
What about the whole situation when you had that brick tied around your wrist?
You had a brick tied around your wrist?
Yeah, they made me take that off the other day.
Because I don't think you should have that.
Sorry, what's that about?
I had a brick tied around my wrist. I had a little piece of wall, a little piece of concrete that I'd taken off the wall and pretty well much tied it up and had it on my wrist just in case. It was only the first.
Oh, just in case someone tried to hurt you, or
Yeah, they're stealing my Paxil, so I was pretty well much, once they started giving me that, I pretty well much decided the best thing I could do was defend myself, so people wouldn't take it, try to either sell it off or use it for themselves.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
Yeah, I
It's
can.
against the prison rules.
Well, I can do it as long as they let me do it. I told them, they said I'm no threat to you guys. They know I'm not. Any of the damn officers walking around know I'm not a threat to them. They don't care what I do.
But you can't hurt the other cellmates, like the people in the prison.
Well, it's not hurting them. It's called self-defense.
Right, but like you're still. I don't think you're allowed to have a weapon.
But you
It's
don't.
not a weapon.
Do you feel like you need, like that was the first night? After some more experience, do you feel like you need a weapon?
Yeah, I'd say I wish I had a gun with me.
Okay, well, obviously they're not going to
I
let you have a
don't
gun.
think you can have that. Maybe Pronghorn can smuggle you one.
No, I never want to talk to him again. I
Why?
don't want to talk about him again.
He thinks about you a lot. He wants to write you a letter.
Well, because he put that video of me online just a few weeks ago.
Oh, he did it by accident, I think.
No, he did not. He put it on there online for everyone to see.
I think it was an accident.
It is on the Vols forum. I
I
haven't
think
seen
it was
it,
an
but
accident.
I hate that shitty Vols forum.
Why do you hate the Vols?
I hate Vols. Hate those. Well, look at me and tell me right now, the way I'm at in my life, why would I care about some dumb rodent running across the dirt's doing?
Well, not like the Vol animal, but the Vol members. They're raising money to bail you out of jail.
No, they're raising money to just troll me and harass my family.
there's some very loyal people in that community, Ben.
Yeah, you can't disrespect them like that.
Well, they're so loyal, and they send me some money. So I can go to
They
That's what
are.
they're trying to do.
We've raised $400.
Well, give me some of that. They got
I will,
snack
but
food.
it's
They
good-
even got a snack booth here where I can buy Reese's peanut butter cups. I can buy books. I can buy
You
little
have those
pencils.
in jail?
Yeah, they got a little
You
snack
get
store.
candy in jail?
Yeah, they got a little snack store. You got to get your family to send you money first, and if you send me a few bucks, I can go get myself some hand warmers. I can get myself a beanie. I can get myself a little necklace. Get myself any kinds of little trinkets, a little Rubik's cube. They got all kinds of things over there.
I mean, I think I'm understanding why you want to stay.
Yeah, I like it here.
You
It's
like
fun.
it there.
But I still don't. You still haven't said where Cherish and Skidmark are.
And the prison is gonna be. You're gonna have a pool in the prison where I can go swimming any day I want.
They're going to have a pool.
No.
Yep, they got an Olympic pool in the prison that I was hearing about.
They do?
No.
You know that?
Yeah, in Nye County Prison they do.
Nye County, how do you spell that?
NYE.
New York Eve. New Year's Eve.
Nye County Jail?
No, that's where I'm at.
Oh, the prison.
Yeah. Well, I kind of understand.
Or
Well,
maybe
Bun,
it's
you
in
only
Gold.
have-
You know what? It's probably in Goldfield. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
but Bun,
in.
you don't
A
get.
different prison?
You don't get a.
'Cause I don't see a...
But you don't get a choice. You don't get a choice where you're transferred, and that's even if they want to. They want to keep you.
Bun, don't try to upgrade your charges to a felony, man.
Upgrade.
That's just insane.
Well, I don't want to be here.
Well,
Well,
you don't
that's
want
great.
to. First of all, they're going to send you to prison, not
I
jail.
don't care. I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care.
So your life has like more structure there, or
I'd say that my life has just a great. It's just a good place to live.
it's just a
Well,
good
Bun,
place to
prisons-
live.
Prison's not going to be the same. You're going to be surrounded by murderers, like bad people. Like you're not going to be next to your average like a car thief. Like you're going to be around like really dangerous people.
I don't care.
They're not
You don't
gonna
care?
they're
You're
not
the
gonna
most-
waste the space on someone who all they did
Hey,
was
I only
trespass. They're
got
not gonna-
I only got 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
You're talking to a therapist. You said.
Yeah, psychologist.
Like, have they given you any diagnoses or something like that? You don't have to share, but like share specifically.
No, you should
but-
share.
Well, not specifically. If you don't want to.
You should share the details.
Mostly just told me anxious and depressed.
Yeah, man. Like you're honestly like you sound like paranoid And I don't know what happens when you get locked up with like murderers.
Yeah, they said extreme paranoia, and they attributed that to the meth that I was smoking. But I'm not smoking that anymore.
Well, that's good, man.
I'm off that, and I'm off Happy Leaf as well. I'm not smoking any hippie grass as well. I'm not gambling. I'm not
That's good.
drinking.
Well, as long as you're being 100% honest with your psychiatrist or whoever your psychologist, like I would definitely let them know about your dreams, because like that's a big thing and they can help you with that.
I don't want to freak her out.
You're not
I already
gonna.
feel
She's
bad enough
probably
telling you
heard
about that,
worse.
Pebbles, but I needed you to tell everyone on the Vols Reddit so they could be prepared.
Okay. Well, one thing I don't understand about the asteroid is that each news report is getting less and less likely based on your dreams. So, like, we went from 1 in 3 to, what was it? 3 in 11?
It was 3 and 11 change. No, 3 and 13 change. 3 and
3 and
13.
13, okay. And then, what, 6 and
And then 6
39?
and 39.
Like, we're getting pretty unlucky. So, like, the next one, if there's some kind of pattern here, we're talking about, like, 12 and 150 or something.
12 and 150. No, I'd say it's gonna kill us probably any freaking day at this point, as soon as the war's done.
But it's getting less likely. Like,
Yeah.
it was not a sure thing, but you're talking like it's even in your dream. And, like, we don't even know if that's going to come to pass for sure, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I do, because we're in a time loop. And it's my body pretty well much reminding me of
we're
what's
in a-
happening.
Okay, so we're in a time loop, and you're telling me that you're not dreaming about the meteor hitting. You're dreaming about the news reports of the meteor becoming less and less likely to hit before it passes or hits us.
Yeah, I'm dreaming about the news trying to tell us it's not going to happen.
Oh, they're trying to, okay, so I see. Is the news lying, or?
Yeah, they're lying just like, by the way, Davey, did you see the frickin' Bohemian Grove video?
No, what's a Bohemian Grove?
A guy snuck into the Bohemian Grove and had a video of, and you could hear the guy saying the owl's in its roost and to give it all its reverence.
What?
They
What
pretty well
is
much
a Bohemian Grove?
They pretty well much proved the Bohemian Grove true. A guy went in there and proved it.
Okay. This is recent?
Yeah, just the other day. I got a guy in here. He has his own cell phone in here. He was looking at. We were looking at YouTube videos. And came up on a recommended, and we watched it.
Oh, so you got it. Okay. So this is from a YouTube video. It's not from...
It was a YouTube video.
Yeah, okay. But...
And they looked like they were KKK even.
But hold on. Okay, so what does this have to do with what we were just talking about?
I don't remember.
Because, like, we were talking about how you were saying the news was lying, and now you're saying you saw a YouTube video about something called the Bohemian Grove, and...
Yeah, I was saying, isn't that cool?
Yeah, man, that's awesome. It's good.
Yeah.
It's been really good talking to you and hearing your
Yeah.
voice again.
Hello?
Oh, did we lose him?
I think the 45 minutes is up. Oh, man.
Oh,